of the show as interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Houston Astros. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Framber Valdez. What do you have on him?
Well, as starting pitchers go, he's not real tall. So one of the keys for him is having good deception by being able to change speeds, add and subtract velocity on his pitches. You know, the ball doesn't come from a high angle, so it can be a little flatter in the zone. So he's got to be able to work the corners, work all the quadrants, but also maybe pause a little bit, hesitate, vary up his times to the plate, and make that hitter inconsistent in terms of getting the front foot down.
As we take a look at Don Mattingly's lineup for the Marlins. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, you know, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
2 outs, base is empty. Jazz Chisholm now. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. And the Marlins down quietly. Now here come the Astros. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the hill in this one, Sandy Alcantara. What do you have on him, Chris?
Yeah, and when he's on, he's a real treat to watch. I become a fan myself. You know, he often takes the pressure off of his hitters to score a lot of runs, but they have to be careful to not just go into a slumber. They've got to put up some runs, make it a little bit easier for this guy so he doesn't have to battle every time that he's out there. No one should be surprised, though, if he settles in and takes control of the game and throws a shutout.
2-0. And that one is in for a strike. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
And that will fall. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
And the 0-2. Just missed. Altuve gets his lead at first with nobody out. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Has some trouble with it. Not in time, and he reaches safely. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. This guy with light tower power. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And there's the strike. First and second here, no outs.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And a swing and a miss. And now one away.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Alex Bregman in the box now takes a called strike. On the ground to third. And they get Bregman for the out. Kyle Tucker digs in now. This guy has turned into a beast. That one's in there, 0-1.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Second and third, 2 down. In the air out to center. Chisholm under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. On to the second inning now for Minute Maid Park. No score. Back here in Houston, and here's the first baseman, Garrett Cooper. The pitch. Rocketed out towards right center. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Tucker makes the play, and there's one away. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Line drive, that's a base hit. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Here's Joey Wendell. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here's the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. Line, and that's a base hit. McCormick fires it to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
First and second, 1 out. Jacob Stallings now. And a foul ball left side. Now the 0-1. Out towards right center field. McCormick glides to his left. Squeezes it. And there's 2 down. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Exciting play and a great throw to third for the double play, but man, there's just no reason to try to move up to third right there. Not great base running to end the inning.
And welcome back. Bottom of the second. Jose Abreu up to hit. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. First pitch just misses. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important.
And a base hit on the line. Around first, heading for 2. And the bottom of the second starts with a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now Michael Brantley steps in. And that one fouled off. Abreu leads off second with nobody out. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Next offering is down low. Runner leads away at second. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Chas McCormick now at the plate. And a foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The flip to the pitcher covering. Pitcher gets to the bag for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Martin Maldonado up to hit. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. 2 outs with a runner at third. Next one misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And that one missing low. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Back to the top of the lineup at the plate, Jose Altuve. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. The next offering misses, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Check swing, went around, and the count is 1-2. Stays alive. 1-2 now. Altuve waits. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. One runs in. Arise with a relay throw. Safe at the plate. It's 2-2.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. First pitch, and he just misses. Man at second. That's in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Fought off foul. Next offering upstairs.
2-2.
And that misses off the outside edge.
Got a full count.
And that's ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make the call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Alvarez in the box now, takes strike 1.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Next pitch misses. Now 1-2. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, and that is that. But they'll pick up a couple of runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. 2-2 game. Back here in Houston, Luis Ariz stands in. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently. Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Gene Segura at the plate here. Line drive. That's a base hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And the batter now, Jazz Chisholm. 0 for 1 so far. Laser base hit. Runner around third and off the base of the wall. 1 run is in. The relay to the plate. Tag safe at home, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. Ripped to first, caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play. Avisail Garcia up to the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. This looks like extra bases. Jazz on his horse coming around third. He will score, and they lead by 3. And he'll pull into third with an RBI triple.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Here's a big power threat. Jorge Soler. Bounce to the left side. Whips it to first. And there's 2 away.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up. Clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
Line drive, base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. And they lead by 4.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And there he goes. At a swing and a line drive at a right field. Tucker makes the catch, and that'll do it. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Marlins 6 and the Astros 2. Set for the bottom. And now it's Alex Bregman. The Astros in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
And the pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Alex Bregman sends it out, and they slice into the lead. It's 6-3.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Here's Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
No strike.
Pitch misses there. Ball two. Swings through that one for strike one. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
Swings and misses. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
And now the first baseman, Jose Abreu. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
That's inside. Next offering upstairs.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And now 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts. Digging in, Michael Brantley. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started. And at the plate for Miami, Jacob Stallings. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Base hit, just kind of slice that one into center.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 2. That one the other way. Oh, he gloves it.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved a knock.
And up next for Miami, Gene Segura. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. The throw to third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
One away, runners at second and third. And now Jazz Chisholm. Now that's smacked to right center. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. One run is in. Another comes in to score, and it's 8-3. And he's got a 2-run triple.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down.
Astros go to the pen, and here comes Hector Neris. He's got a runner on third to deal with. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Garrett Cooper. On a line out towards center. Base hit and a run in to score.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Now here is Avisail Garcia. And that one's gone. Avi Garcia leaves the yard. And they add a pair. It's 11-3. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And the batter now, Jorge Soler. Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. Jorge Soler goes deep, and they tack one on the board. It's 12-3.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Now on the bump, Phil Maton. And we'll see how he performs in this situation with his team down big. And now here is Joey Wendell. On the ground right side. Fires over to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. Brian De La Cruz getting ready to hit. Out in front and foul to the left side.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
And a pitch. Foul ball.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player you want to
cut on and miss. Struck him out. And the inning is over. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the inning, and now it's going to be Chas McCormick.
Leading up for the Astros, the center fielder.
And a pitch. And misses inside.
1-0.
Now 1-1.
1-1.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
And it's 1-2. The wind of the pitch. The punch out there picks up strikeout number 7. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Martin Maldonado. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Here's the 0-1. Swings through that one.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
The next pitch misses. Now 1-2. Good eye right there.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down. Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And that's in there for strike 1. The 0-1.
Ball.
And another ball. The 2-1. That one ripped. And now maybe extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And it gets by him. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
You got to get on your horse and get to that thing and get it back in, because he's going to come barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Jeremy Pena stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Altuve on at second with 2 down. Next pitch is outside. There's a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, when you win by 9 runs, you have plenty of insurance runs. It's a huge confidence boost when you can just put that many runs up on the board. And I'll tell you what, the next game starter is saying, hey, I hope you guys save some runs for me. I want to get a win as well.
And your final 12-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.